What if I told you that one of the most dangerous threats to our children isn't lurking in dark alleys, but right in their phones? What if this unseen predator could take everything away in the blink of an eye without ever leaving their home? Today, we're going to be diving into a very terrifying and urgent issue: sextortion. And here's the thing. It's killing our children. Welcome to The Scoop, where I talk about issues that matters and stories that you need to hear. If you're new here, do not forget to hit the YouTube subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up to date, and also make sure that you press the notification button so that whenever I drop a video, you know when the video is out. All right, back to today's topic. We need to spread awareness on this topic because, as you'll see, lives actually are depending on it. So what exactly is sextortion? It's an ugly combination, of course, of two words: sex and extortion. Sextortion. It starts out innocently enough. A child or a teenager, maybe your son, daughter, niece, nephew, they start chatting with someone online. They think they're talking to a peer. Maybe this person is most likely interested in them romantically. But on the other side of the screen, there's a predator waiting to absolutely destroy their lives. Now, here is where the trap happens. The predator convinces this young person to send an explicit photo, video, something that's private. Once that's done, it's game over and the blackmail begins. You'll see that they begin to send messages like, send me more videos, send me more pictures, or I'll show everyone. Send me this, send me that, or I'll show everyone. Send me money or I will post it online. Pay me money or your family will see this. It's horrifying, it's relentless, and it's leading our young people down a path where a lot of them end up now feeling like they don't have a way out. And in fact, in some tragic cases, these young people, these children have taken their own lives after being blackmailed online. This recently happened to Jordan DeMay, a bright 17-year-old boy who believed he was talking to an 18-year-old girl and could not pay the ransom. Jordan could not pay the money that the predator was asking him to pay. Jordan was overwhelmed by shame and he ended up dying by suicide. Parents, I want you guys to hear this. The crazy thing about it is young boys are the main targets of sextortion. It is not an isolated issue. It's becoming a pandemic. Last year alone, they saw 150% rise in this. The FBI, security agencies are seeing this happen more and more and more. And the consequences are absolutely heartbreaking. So the question that we all have, of course, is what do we do about this? How do you protect your kids from this silent killer? First of all, communication. Crazy as it sounds, your kids, your nephews, your nieces, like the communication, I know it's a completely different era. They have to know that it is safe for them to talk about things like this without judgment. Sextortion thrives on one major issue, one major theme: shame. If we remove that layer of secrecy, you take away its power, right? Because the people who are extorting them are saying, if you don't do this, I will shame you. So if you take away the shame, they don't have the ability to blackmail them with the feeling of shame. They have to know that they're not alone, that whatever happens, they have support. Secondly, the monitoring of the online presence. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I have a nephew that's a teenager, and it's so important that I know exactly what he's listening to, what he's interacting with online, because if not, when they're on their iPads, when they're on their tablets, when they're on their phones, they're in a different world and they have access to the whole world, and the whole world has access to them. So gotta know what's happening on those devices. Sextortion is often masqueraded as friends or love interests, people who seem harmless, they don't have any dark intentions, but education is so important. This thing, sextortion, schools need to start to educate their young people, their students, about the dangers, and providing resources to let the kids know, hey, these are signs of someone being not who they say they are. It's no longer about stranger danger anymore. It's about understanding that there's so many more complexities when it comes to the digital world. Companies like Instagram, they're doing a good job. They have a service called Lantern, which they're using as much as possible to try and flag and educate people about sharing nudes, pictures online. They have different resources that can also help people identify whether someone could be a possible predator. But I also want to hear from you guys and let me know, what are other things do you think, or what are other ways do you think that we could protect our young people from this happening to them? As I said, security agencies, they've seen a huge rise in these cases. And they're really working hard to spread awareness and strategies, but I don't think it's enough. I think it comes down to the parents, to guardians, to aunties, uncles like us, to be able to see the signs and spot it before it's too late. If you're watching this, share this video with someone, anyone who has a young person in their life. Let us be proactive and not reactive in protecting our kids from this absolutely insane growing threat. Seeing more and more kids being extorted with blackmail, and some of them just feeling so bad that they end up feeling like they have to end their lives. And that is the most heartbreaking thing that could ever happen to anyone. If you know anyone that is going through this, please make sure that you share this video with them. Contact an authority figure, a parent, a guardian, so that they can find a way to not feel like they have to be blackmailed and extorted and hide in shame over something that is not their fault. All right, that's it for today on The Scoop. I'll see you guys later. Bye.